The spirit world was once a continent like a celestial paradise. But when a mysterious force swept across the land, the entire world transformed into a terrifying and bizarre realm. Immortal cultivators referred to this strange phenomenon as Desolate World. Beneath the oppressive darkness, thorn-covered trees seemed poised to devour any soul unfortunate enough to lose their way. Suddenly, a thunderous sound shattered the eerie silence. A lone figure flashed through the shadows at astonishing speed, crushing wild grass beneath their feet. Xiantian Sect, Shangguan Linger, the young maiden with platinum-white hair and azure eyes, was desperately fleeing from her fellow senior brothers. Behind her, a male disciple shouted, "Younger sister is right ahead, hurry, yes." She dashed past an ancient stone monument. Upon it were engraved ominous warning words, "Intruders entering private area will die." Deep within the forest, a young man wearing a bamboo hat was calmly gathering medicinal herbs. He raised a spiritual herb branch to his nose, inhaled softly, then commented, "Humph, the scent is faint and the yellow hue is excellent. The leaves are slender and without serration." He was Jing Mo, Taoyuan alchemist. Jing Mo muttered, "Today is the 7th day of the 10th month in the 456th year of the spirit world calendar, which means, let me calculate, since the eruption of Mount Spirit World, this is the 32nd year of the Desolate World, sample 54734 of this Taoyuan territory, designated mysterious yellow plant, current air quality suitable, growth remains healthy. Spirit grass mutation, 20% still usable, but..." Suddenly, a system panel appeared displaying the yellow mysterious plant's information. Plant form, 5-year-old Herbaceae, plant length, 13 to 15 centimeters. Purification part, all parts can be used medicinally. Alchemy lineage, herbal medicine known as mysterious yellow, Tiandi pill, battle Xian Huang, Feng Zhan, etc. Variation rate, 20%. Soil contamination rate is 15%, humph. At this pace, the plantation slightly north of the mountain will have to be abandoned. North Mountain has already been inspected today. I can return early and rest. I accidentally discovered a secret system within the mysterious treasure furnace, my master's relic, and through the knowledge it bestowed, I have refined all kinds of magical potions. Cultivators current stage, Golden Core late stage, Yuanying pill refinement material cultivation medicine pill, effect, consumed to advance to nascent soul cultivation. Gazing at the system interface before him, Jing Mo thought, today is an excellent opportunity to hunt. Suddenly, his eyes narrowed. He sensed something deeply wrong occurring within his domain. In the distance, a pillar of black smoke rose between jagged mountain cliffs. It seemed Taoyuan's peace was about to be shattered. There's an intruder? Jing Mo adjusted the brim of his hat, his gaze turning ice-cold, replacing his usual lazy demeanor. Meanwhile, Shangguan Linger continued her frantic escape. She was shocked to discover that the vegetation here showed no signs of mutation like the outside world. Such purity felt utterly unnatural. Abruptly, she froze, her eyes widening in astonishment at an unbelievable sight. A muscular humanoid donkey was reclining leisurely beside a scarecrow. It chewed on a blade of grass. Appearing absurdly relaxed amidst the tense pursuit, Shangguan Linger stood motionless for several seconds. "Donkey?" she exclaimed inwardly, filled with bewilderment. Her senior brothers finally caught up. "Younger sister," a chilling voice called from above as they descended from the sky, causing Shangguan Linger to spin around in alarm. Leading them was Su Xingchuan. Wearing a sinister smile, he activated his sect's supreme technique, Xiantian sect's patriarch technique, sword punishment, attack. Blazing lights engulfed the entire area. He pointed forward, unleashing countless beams like flaming swords directly toward his prey. A massive explosion erupted right beside Shangguan Linger, sending rocks and debris flying everywhere. Dust clouded the battlefield amidst the radiant destruction. Shangguan Linger still struggled forward, her eyes filled with agony and exhaustion. The overwhelming force of the attack sent her crashing violently to the ground. "Ah!" A faint cry echoed into the night. Shangguan Linger collapsed amidst the grass, utterly drained. Su Xingchuan landed slowly nearby, sneering, "Junior, you really are quite skilled at running." He approached her, his sword radiating chilling blue energy. Licking his lips, he mocked cruelly, You are so disobedient, although I wanted to play with you, but you will die here. His gaze turned deranged and merciless. Shangguan Linger glared furiously at her enemy, but she no longer possessed the strength to escape. Despair consumed the pitiful girl entirely. Nice! A deep voice suddenly shattered the suffocating atmosphere. The nearby donkey stretched lazily and yawned. Ah, I slept so well. Donkey? It can talk? Su Xingquan and his disciples stared wide-eyed. The bizarre creature's appearance was clearly beyond all their expectations. His expression immediately became more vigilant. The donkey glanced at them and warned, "Don't misunderstand. I'm merely reminding you all that if you intend to fight, do it elsewhere. If my master sees you inside his spiritual field, you will absolutely die." Su Xingquan roared angrily, "Humphrey, who is your master? Not only destroying this spiritual field, even if I destroy your entire mountain, what can you possibly do to me?" The donkey's face suddenly became unusually solemn. It growled, "I kindly remind you that provoking the strongest alchemist in the spirit world will not end well." Alchemist? Su Xingquan and his followers exchanged confused looks. None of them had ever heard of an alchemist possessing such terrifying authority. The atmosphere suddenly turned eerily silent. Then the entire group burst into mocking laughter. Scorn filled the face of one accompanying disciple. They clutched their stomachs and jeered, "Ha ha ha, is he from Lei Huanfeng? So he's an alchemist? Ouch, I'm terrified." Su Xingquan laughed until tears formed, sticking out his tongue in ridicule. "Donkey, did you know that among all the major sects in the spirit world, only those with absolutely no qualifications are assigned to the alchemy hall to become alchemists? It's been years since anyone significant emerged. Ha ha ha. Those alchemists can't cultivate true immortality arts, just like cooks within the sect. They can only refine basic pills for novice disciples, ha ha ha." While the traders remained busy mocking, Shangguan Linger struggled to crawl away, hoping to escape unnoticed during their carelessness. But Su Xingquan's smile vanished instantly. He snarled threateningly, "Want to escape?" He stomped forcefully, activating another sect art. Xiantian rules the earth. Taoism moves the heavens. The earth trembled violently. Countless radiant golden chains erupted from the ground, binding Shangguan Linger's limbs tightly. The poor girl struggled desperately, but the energy chains only constricted further. Su Xingquan swung his sword, unleashing a blazing slash toward his junior sister. He truly intended to kill her immediately. Shangguan Linger could only raise her arm in hopeless defense. The deadly strike was already upon her. At that life-or-death instant, a white-robed figure appeared like lightning. He extended his hand, summoning a radiant pill, medicine method, Huaran pill. Brilliant light flooded the battlefield. An enormous energy explosion burst from Jing Mo's palm, effortlessly obliterating Su Xingquan's fiery sword strike. Shangguan Linger looked up at her savior's back, her eyes overflowing with shock and immense relief. She could hardly believe what she was seeing. Jing Mo stared coldly at the trespassers, his voice dropping dangerously. "This is my spiritual field. Stay away." The dazzling blast from Jing Mo's counterattack hurled Su Xingquan violently backward. Su Xingquan stared in horror as the sword in his hand slowly shattered apart. He could not believe his eyes. How could Xiantian sect's strongest sword formation be destroyed so effortlessly? Witnessing the ruined scene before him, Jing Mo's face darkened completely, and he collapsed to one knee. A system panel appeared, displaying catastrophic damages. Name, Dingxin grass, plant form, 20-year-old medicinal herb, herbaceae, plant length, 10 to 15 centimeters. Refining part, entire herb, plant condition, damaged plant. Jing Mo suddenly screamed in anguish, tears pouring down like rain. 20 years, no, 7,345 days and 8 hours of effort, 674,581 waterings, 1,466,943 soil loosenings and fertilizations. It was truly difficult. "How dare you! How dare you!" Lowering his head, murderous intent erupted around him like suffocating darkness. He growled each word. "Who did it?" Su Xingquan began sweating profusely, stammering inwardly as fear seeped into his soul. Could this really be the alchemist the donkey had mentioned? Terror began to consume him. Yet the other two disciples remained oblivious, laughing arrogantly. We did it, you're just an alchemist, merely at the chi refining stage, what can you do to us? Beat us to death with pills? Jing Mo revealed a chilling smile. Thank you for the information. In a single instant, Jing Mo vanished, leaving only streaks of light racing across the ground like a phantom. Su Xingquan's group froze in stunned disbelief. The next moment, he appeared in the sky, immense power gathering within his hand as they gaped in horror. That energy rapidly condensed into a blazing fireball hovering above Jing Mo's head. Furious, he roared, "Get your filthy feet out of my territory!" The skilled 10 heavenly plants was unleashed. Massive golden lightning bolts descended from the energy sphere, instantly annihilating the disciples below. Thick dust clouds swallowed everything from sight. Amidst the white smoke, Jing Mo's razor-sharp gaze locked onto Su Xingquan, who was trembling violently. Su Xingquan was utterly overwhelmed with panic, screaming in terror at this absurdly overwhelming power. Every ounce of his arrogance vanished. In sheer desperation, he once again unleashed his sect's supreme art, Xiantian's sect's patriarch technique, sword punishment. Hundreds of radiant swords surged toward Jing Mo. But Jing Mo merely raised hand. A devastating explosion erupted instantly, crushing all of Su Xingquan's desperate resistance. Su Xingquan dropped to his knees, his face drained of all blood. Damn, he's clearly just an alchemist. How could he slaughter 2 foundation-building cultivators so easily? What kind of monster is he? He stared blankly into space, sweat streaming uncontrollably down his face. Jing Mo appeared directly behind him like a specter, his towering shadow engulfing Su Xingquan's trembling body. Su Xingquan stammered, "Aren't you only at the chi refining stage? How can you possess such terrifying strength?" "I'm different from them. I am an early golden core cultivator of Xiantian sect," Jing Mo replied coldly. "Late golden core stage. And in the future, I will become a god-level alchemist." Boom! Su Xingquan's life ended here. Shangguan Linger sat collapsed on the ground, shielding her eyes from the blinding brilliance. She stared blankly at the supreme expert before her, her heart overflowing with awe and incomprehensible admiration. 32 years ago, the territory of Spirit World was consumed by a dark power, and in an instant all medicinal herbs ingredients underwent terrible mutation. Alchemists who originally had the same status as the cultivators were rejected as they were no longer able to refine high-quality pills after the incident. So gradually the alchemists were expelled from the main sects and disappeared. Some said that they're dead, and others said that they're hiding and quietly waiting for the desolate world to pass. But what was certain is that, since then, alchemists have become a different kind of existence. They could only use the remaining medicinal records to survive in small sects. And now, people are calling them useless because the alchemy faction has fallen. Who are you? I am the daughter of the Xiantian sect master, Shangguan Linger. Stop, I don't care whether you are from the Xiantian sect or the Xuandi sect. Stay away from my spiritual field. Since I can see that you have not destroyed anything in my spiritual field, I will let you go. Why? Why, I just want to farm quietly. Why are there always people barging in one by one into my territory? Humph? Boy, let me go. I've been trying to guard the spiritual field. This old man is your brother. Is this how you treat the spiritual field? Damn you, old man, you can't sleep tonight. You have to come back with me to fix the field. Senior, can I ask you a question? Since Senior is an alchemist, can you cure the dark water mysterious poison? No problem, why? Then if I can fix the damaged spiritual field, is Senior willing to GNE me the antidote of dark water mysterious poison? Ha 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 ha, that's great. If you really have that kind of ability, maybe I'll give it to you. I have had the ability to revive plants and make them grow back since I was a child, although it would cost 10 years of my cultivation. With blood, all things come to life. Wow, it's totally revived. The profound heaven and earth treasure furnace out. This ability is extremely amazing, a medicinal ingredient that originally took decades to cultivate, but this little girl's ability can make it in an instant. If she helped me to cultivate spirit grass, wouldn't it be possible for me to double the results with just half the effort? I have to find a way to get her. This senior is completely different from the alchemist I've known since I was a child in the sect, As an alchemist with a high level of cultivation, the pill in his hand was not a Guyuan pill that normally could be seen in the sect's alchemy hall to be used to nourish the body. No, the pill's effects can't be compared at all, and what's even more special is that he actually can redefine high-level pills in the spirit world. 10,000 refinements, 10,000 pills become one. Good, I have reached the nascent soul realm. Reach the nascent soul realm, unlock the task of becoming a god incarnation, purple gold pill, protector information, medicinal ingredients required, for purification, 9 nights Hades, 9 tails Zhuan Linglong, enlightenment, wind control black dragon pill, information, medicinal materials needed for purification, spirit world city wind feather eternal phoenix tears, ascension to immortal. Yuan Bodhi condensing pill, information, medicinal ingredients needed for purification. Bodhi grass dragon Yuan crystal, becoming a god, pill god spirit world, information, medicinal ingredients required for purification unknown. The spirit world's plant seeds have been distributed. Please go to the 5 major sects to collect the sect's spiritual land, and make land of the 5 clouds and land of longevity to cultivate the key ingredients of the towering spirit world grass. Cultivating spirit grass to withstand the calamity of ascension, that means the land of the 5 clouds and the land of longevity are in the 5 major sects. The so-called 5 great sects are the Yuling sect, Leihuang sect, Wuxin Pavilion, Guyu sect, and Xiantian sect. These 5 sects are known as the 5 most powerful cultivation sects in the current spirit world. Among them, there were many nascent souls and Huashan-level cultivators with terrifying strength. There might even be immortal achieving cultivators who would appear soon. In order to become a god, I have to go, no matter how dangerous it is. I'm really lucky. Ha ha hey, junior brother, looks like we'll be traveling a long way this time, right? That's right, old man. Hey you, didn't you hear it too? We need the spiritual lands of the 5 major sects. Do you know where the spiritual land of your Xiantian sect is? I know, but spiritual land is the spiritual material of the Xiantian sect, so it cannot be given to someone easily. If you give me the Xiantian spiritual land, I will give you this black water mysterious antidote. Alright, senior deal. Let's go, little girl, come with Junior. A few moments later. By the way, little sister, why do you need the black water mysterious antidote? What happened to your Xiantian sect? My sect was betrayed by senior brother Su Qingyuan. When my father was careless, he put the mysterious poison black water into the tea the elders drink. Senior brother took this opportunity to control the other disciples in the sect. At this moment, a group of black-clothed cultivators in masks suddenly rushed over and entered the sect. Luckily, I don't have the habit of drinking tea, so I was able to escape the poison of the black water in the tea, and I was able to escape with the help of the other brothers. The black water mysterious poison was something unique in that Sunglang Valley where the Lei Huang sect was located. There must be someone else behind this rebellion. Xiantian sect. Bastard, who gave you the black water poison? Who told you to do this? Ha ha ha, heaven and earth are not fair, they treat everything like pets, and now the desolate world has come. Due to the lack of aura, everyone can't cultivate properly. Huayilu. Su Xingqiuan. But you elders are completely indifferent to the lives and deaths of disciples, you only know how to lock the sect tightly, while increasing the speed of one's own practice. The Xiantian sect's training methods are out of date, even a bird would choose to live in tree. Xiantian sect hall. Wow, this battle is really tragic. Holy beep, what happened to these people? They're burned to the ground. Father Elder, I'm back with the antidote. Senior. Little sister, wait for us, what happened? Junior sister, you're finally back, although the show is about to end. Hurry up, don't waste time, that person said none can stay alive. Who would dare to decide the life and death of someone in front of an alchemist like me? As soon as I'm out, I met an idiot who dared to step on my little brother's red line, haha. Where the hell did you come from? Heh, I see, the reason why you came back, little sister, you called for help. It doesn't matter where I came from, you won't be able to kill anyone this time, especially these alchemists. Humph, your words are really big, then let's see if your ability is as big. Attack. What? Why are you still phased? Fast, kill him. The Xiantian Sex Patriarch Technique, Sword Punishment. Medicine Method. 24 Heaven and Earth Mysteries, Profound Treasure Furnace. 10 Illusions. Chopped up this guy Su Xingchuan until his mother can't even recognize him. You, what are you doing? The enemy is right there, don't come here. Elder Wang, Elder Ziyang, are you alright? Where's my father? Linger, your father fought with those people in black to protect us. He disappeared 10 hours ago, and now we're poisoned by the black water mysterious poison, and have lost our cultivation. I hope Senior can give me the antidote, so that I can heal the elders. There's no need to rush, haven't we agreed? As long as you lead the way to take the Xiantian Sex spiritual land, I'll give it to you after I get it. I understand, I will take Senior there. Xiantian Sex Guardian Spirit Altar. Senior, this is where the Xiantian Sect guards the spiritual eye. With the influence of the spiritual power of the spiritual eye, the altar is full of spiritual energy. Senior can take it at will. Normally only me, my elders and father can enter. Xiantian controls the land, opens the guardian spirit gate. Father. Haya, this method is cruel. Was he killed by those men in black? Information, pollution rate 0%, aura rate 200%. How weird. The land here is not affected by Desolate World's pollution, and has more fertile spiritual power even before Desolate World's birth. No wonder the Heaven and Earth Mysterious Treasure Furnace asked me to come here and take the land. Could this all have something to do with what they call the spiritual eye? Forget it. After all, I already obtained the spiritual land. Linga, thank you, let's go, stupid donkey. I told you, call me brother. We must hurry. If you have anything else to say, be quick or you'll lose your chance. I want to make a deal with Senior. A deal? My father was brutally tortured and killed at the altar for no reason. I have to take revenge. Go on, tell me more. I want to borrow Senior's strength to avenge my father, no matter what the price is. As long as I can fulfill it, I will agree. Okay, if that's the case. This is a contracted pill that fuses with my blood. It's called a blood curse pill. If you eat it, you will become my medicine's slave and obey my orders from now on. Any act of defying my orders will cause you to bleed to death. If you eat it, I will promise you, I will find the enemy who killed your father in the future. I will avenge you. Good, from now on, you are my medicine's slave. In the future, I will take care of your troubles. Let's go. Handle your business now, then we'll leave. In front of the main hall of the Xiantian sect. Linger, have you made up your mind? Do you really want to leave the sect with that person to find the killer who killed your father? Elder Ouyang, those people in black killed my father. I can't let them off the hook. Also, the sect's spiritual eye has been taken. By the way, how much do you know about the spiritual eye? I know a few things. There are 5 spiritual eyes that exist in this world, each guarded by the 5 major sects, and they are the source of spiritual power that nurtures thousands of beings in the spirit world continent. The rulers of each sect recruit disciples to train because of the yang aura they constantly rely on. However, since the advent of Desolate World, many people have been yearning for it. I think the uprising of Su Xingchuan and the people in black have something to do with it. Elder Ouyang, don't worry, the treasure is the supreme treasure of the sect. It was the item my father desperately protected. I'll definitely get it back. Hey, how long do you want to talk? We're leaving. Linger, this person's origin is unknown. Even though he saved us, I'm worried of you traveling with him. But now that the whole sect is in chaos, and the sect master died unexpectedly, we elders will probably shoulder the brunt of restoring the sect back. Don't worry, he is a senior who lives in seclusion in the mountains, and has extraordinary achievements in pill making. One could say he was a very strong alchemist. Sorry, senior. Ah no, master, we can go now. Don't be slow, hold this. This is your first task after becoming a medicine slave. Before I reach the ascent of immortal realm, I must gather all the spirits of passing calamity. You must cultivate the ascend spirit grass for me at 3 p.m. every day, do watering at 5 to 7 a.m., and fertilization at 3 to 5 p.m. There must be no negligence. Your death is their death. Do you understand? I thought that your ability would be very compatible with the ascend spirit grass, but I didn't know that your ability would have little effect on plants at this level, and could only prevent them from withering and dying. Remember, this is a deal. Quick, let's go to the next place. Master, where are we going? This world is big, with many hidden treasures. There are many alchemy materials on this continent waiting for us to collect. God Incarnation, Purple Gold Pill Guardian, Information, Medicinal Materials needed, for purification, Nine-Tails Nightshade, Nine-Tailed Xuanling Long. My current cultivation base is Nascent Soul. To increase my cultivation base, I need the Nine-Tailed Nightshade and the Nine-Tailed Xuanling Long. If I were to gather the Nine-Tailed Nightshade, the only place closest to us would be the 100 Flowers Valley. No. By now it should be called the Miasma Ghost Valley. Miasma Ghost Valley. Heaven and Earth Mysterious Cauldron. Quality, Divine Grade. An ancient artifact forged from primal desolate divine iron, it contains the recorded attributes and information of countless heavenly materials and earthly treasures found across the continent. More importantly, it houses the alchemy cultivation system, Danshio, a profound path of power that has been lost for ages, originally discovered by Master Jing Mo within the primal desolate lands. Its hidden secrets were later unlocked by Jing Mo through a twist of fate. Valley of the Miasma Ghosts, 200 miles south from the Xiantian sect. Gosh, what is this smell, so smelly? This area is full of miasma, don't let it into your lungs, or you will die in a little while. By eating this pill, you will be safe within 12 hours. Brat, you should have said that earlier. Take it. Yes. Soil pollution rate, 138%. Identified drug substance, beast skull, umbrella flower, rubble gem metal abyss, curse branch, dark bean sprouts, Nepenthes mutant, abyssalite violet black decaying rainbow worm, red canary. Name, Black Viola. Condition, 100%, 27 years enemy of the herbaceous grass family. Plant length, 76 to 80 centimeters. Refining department, head of medicine. Plant condition, body parts are ripe for picking, can be used as a pill material. Meteor fragmentary rock pill, yin-yang profound dragon pill. 3 seals of the bright elixir pill. Weird, the mutation rate here is very fast. Could it be that the mutation rate in the entire continent has recently become faster? Hee, I didn't expect that. By sleeping for 200 plus years, there will already be strange and interesting creatures on this continent. Careful, old man, this continent has changed a lot while you slept for 200 years, especially after the desolate world invaded this world. That is just a few unique creatures in the wild. There's even a chaos beast, which sleeps for 642 hours a year. Usually they hate to be disturbed, also they are vengeful. Haha, not bad. This is interesting. It looks like this trip isn't meaningless. According to the Profound Treasure Furnace's guide, the nine-tailed nice shape is an ire, but we'll start exploring early in the morning, since it's very dangerous to explore at night in a place like this. There's no other way. Let's spend the night here, and tomorrow morning we'll go to our destination to collect the nine-tailed nightshade. Midnight Valley of the Miasma Ghosts. Is it the medicine slave's contract seal? Don't worry about it. That guy has always been like this. He always likes to do things that are outrageous. But it's just words. He won't do anything on you. Once you've helped him rise to ascension, you'll be free. Senior Donkey, may I ask a question? What? Jing Mo, why does he want to become a god? Because this is the path that every alchemist walked. An alchemist always lives in the back hall of the main sect. They only do alchemy for refining pills, and chi replenishment elixir for everyone on weekdays, and never allowed to participate in matters of cultivator and Taoist enlightenment. Because of that, I've never heard of an alchemist who has attained Taoism and divine ascension. How could those idiots in the sect glay as alchemists? They are just scammers. Actually, not everyone knows that there is still a cultivation method in this world that allows one to become a god, and that is Danshio. It means pill cultivator. Danshio? You mean using pills to fight? That's right. Who says that pills can only be eaten? The functions of pills are much more than you think. And that guy, he's very talented. He wasn't interested in those cultivation techniques at first. He was interested in alchemy and farming. Now he has unlocked the alchemical secrets recorded in the heaven and earth mysterious profound treasure furnace. Think about it. What would happen if he ascended to God as an alchemist? If so, the status of an alchemist wouldn't be low like how it is now. Danshio will also become a new cultivation school that practitioners can look up to. Right, this is what every alchemist wants to prove, that there's no difference between alchemists and other immortal cultivators, and now only he can do it. What are you both chatting about? Ha ha ha, nothing. It's just that I figured since this little girl would be with us all the way, she should know us a little better. We will have a long time together onwards, so there will be plenty of time. I also have a question for you. I just carefully studied the cultivation system of Danshio, and found that the ascension stage of Danshio is different from other cultivations. When fighting calamity, someone needs dangling pills to resist calamity, but if one wants to cultivate materials to refine dangling pills. The system asked me to gather the spiritual lands of the 5 major sects to synthesize the 5 spirit lands of longevity. Illusionary forms. We are able to obtain the Xiantian sect's spiritual land in this trip. If your word is true, that spiritual land is kept in the forbidden areas of the 5 major sects, then, what will happen if I break through their forbidden area and take the spiritual land by force? You will be blocked by Clan Master. What is the realm of the main sect? Ever since Desolate World came to this world 32 years ago, all the major sects had been closed off and there had been no contact ever since. But the masters of the main sect had already reached the Ascend to Eternity early stage cultivation level 32 years ago. I'm now worried that their cultivation levels are already unimaginable. Ascend to Eternity, isn't it not far from Ascension? In other words, I need to reach at least the Ascend to Eternity early stage cultivation base, to be able to go to the main sect gate? So the conclusion is, the day when my cultivation level rises to the Ascend to Eternity stage, it'll be the time to go to the forbidden lands of the 5 major sects to obtain spiritual lands. Late at night. Haha, an old man who doesn't know the heights of heaven and earth, a useless alchemist, only fits to do odd jobs in the back hall for the rest of his life, still want to practice immortal cultivation. You can't even take care of yourself. Please believe me, Danshio really exists, as long as you can crack the secrets in this profound treasure furnace. Ha ha ha, that alchemy training is only for fools. What nonsense, you are just a crazy old man. Master, I will make all those who look down on alchemists pay for such humiliation. The next day. Look, there's something over there. This is the robes of a disciple of the Wuxing Pavilion sect. Don't touch. Be careful, it's poisonous. Those sect disciples died here for no reason. Something must have happened earlier. From now on, everyone must beware of traps. 1000 Illusions Kalen. Pill Manual, Special Category Pills. One of the 24 secret techniques of Danshio recorded within the Heaven and Earth Mysterious Cauldron. Upon use, it plunges the target into a state of intense hallucinations for 12 shurch in 24 hours. There is no known antidote or cure for its effects. Snake Temple. When I was near, I just realized that these ruins are huge. I don't know what happened inside. Everyone should be careful. Medical Power Tool. It seems that this place was originally the place where Wuxing Pavilion disciples raised Spirit Snake before Desolate World arrived, but on the day Desolate World came to this world, the Spirit Snake mutated and became vicious and bloodthirsty. All of these skeletons were sect disciples who had yet to flee, and after so many years, these snake eggs should have become dead eggs, so all of them became extinct. The Nine-Tailed Nightshade is there. Name: Nine-Tailed Nightshade. Plant form: age 54 years. Spices: plant length 20 to 25 centimeters. Burnt part: whole herbs. Plant status: can picking after 5 years. Accelerate its growth for 5 years. OK. Nine-Tailed Nightshade. Plant quality: ultra rare. one of the essential ingredients for refining the nascent soul pill, Huashindan, a medicinal pill required for Danshio to break through to the nascent soul stage. It is extremely scarce and is almost always guarded by fierce mutated beasts. As a result, the difficulty of obtaining this plant is exceptionally high. I was your gatekeeper while he was on the mountain, and I was still your gatekeeper while he was out on adventures, damn gatekeeper. Eh? What is this? Shit, bastard, something is wrong with this temple ruins. The snake is not extinct. Boss, be careful with the top. Little girl. Bro, are you okay? Isn't this one big enough? I need to get the Nine Tails Nightshade. Damn. How can this be called a snake? It's a dragon, brat. I hope you okay. Where did he park his flying career? Found it. Wait, this. I'm counting on you, my feet, because that boy just got covered by snakes. Hanun Show Chaos Beast. Danger level safe. A unique species that emerged from the mutations of monkeys following the descent of the Desolate Era. These creatures are extremely lethargic. They can spend up to 321 Shurchen, 642 hours, asleep in a single year. While they are not aggressive by nature, they are extremely vengeful, especially toward anyone who dares to disturb their slumber. Not good, the effect of the pill has run out. If you dare attack me with so many snakes next time, you will. We'll turn you into snake pill. Boss. Take this. You two just wait for me up there. Leave this little snake to me. There are still debts to be settled. I miss him so much. I feel like I went back to the happy time when I was adventuring with the boss 200 years ago. Master, this Jing Mo really looks like you. Senior. Little girl, don't think that boy is just an alchemist in the early Yuanning period, but that master of yours. He is so strong. Because he's the only person in this world who practices pill cultivation, and swear to always use pills to become a god of alchemists. Take this, a stink snake. Damn, this little snake has really thick skin. The defensive power attached to its body is too high. I have to find its weak point elsewhere. If it doesn't work outside, then I found it. Let the snake come. What? That brat was actually eaten by it. It's quite sad. Senior has been eaten. It's over. It's over. I'm really going to die. If this continues, I'll definitely be trapped too. I have to do something. Swords. Punishments. I didn't expect this little girl to be quite capable. Was this the Xiantian sex earth attribute cultivation method? Damn, this snake is too close. If this continued, this little girl's body wouldn't be able to endure it. Brat, don't let anything happen to you. Otherwise I won't be able to explain it to your master. Inside snake. So, this is it inside the giant snake's body? Very strong corrosion. Then next. Elixir explosion. It wasn't hurt. How is it possible? The poison protects lining of snake's stomach? It seemed that it required a poison attribute attack to be able to cause damage to it. The profound treasure furnace came out on its own. An enchanted potion was detected nearby. Unlock weapon system. Weapon system? Explanation of weapon system. Furnace deep treasure. The weapon system, when passing the elixir, will change the shape of the weapon, and significantly increase the attack and attack attributes. Poison attribute enticing potion. Snake ghost pill has been detected, and it will guide you immediately. This is. Jing Mo plunged downward, staring at the glowing purple orb as he wondered, is it a magic pill? A dark violet medicinal pill radiating an eerie aura rested neatly in his palm. The system notified him, Snake Scale Ghost Pill has been obtained. Next, feel free to start the fusion enchantment with any weapon. After rummaging through his storage pouch for a moment, he pulled out something familiar and thought to himself, fusion with any weapon? But the only thing I have is a hoe for farming, so… Snake Scale Ghost Pill, enchant. He channeled the full power of the pill he had just acquired into the hoe. The ordinary farming hoe instantly transformed, shedding its old form and becoming a pitch-black ghost scythe brimming with deathly energy. Its stats appeared before him. This new weapon had reached fairy grade, possessed poison attributes and the skill Poisonous Wind Flurry, though it would only last for the duration of one incense stick. Jing Mo gripped the ghost scythe tightly and raised it high, streams of dark energy coiling around his arm with overwhelming force. He revealed an arrogant smile, provoking the foul giant serpent to taste this newfound power. On the other side, Shanghuan Linger was struggling to hold on with her sword, drenched in sweat from sheer exhaustion. Donkey Anu hurried over to support her, urging her to endure just a little longer. The colossal python let out a savage roar, its blazing golden eyes flashing with bloodlust. It suddenly lunged forward at terrifying speed, causing Shanghuan Linger and Donkey Anu, who were riding atop the flying carpet, to pale in horror. Both of them instantly realized that the situation had reached a critical point, with no path left for retreat. The monstrous beast charged with murderous intent blazing in its eyes, as if it would devour everything in an instant. At that precise moment, Jing Mo tore through the serpent's stomach from within using the ghost scythe and burst out like a streak of lightning. He turned toward his two companions and smiled, asking, "Are you two okay?" Seeing their savior appear, Donkey Anu nearly cried with joy. "Brat, turns out you survived. If you don't appear, we will all go to the belly of the snake to find you." Jing Mo apologized for keeping them waiting, but assured them that everything would end now. The giant serpent screamed in agony, while Jing Mo stood proudly before it, gripping his scythe without fear. With a swift spin, Jing Mo swung the ghost scythe, creating rings of dark energy that shredded through the air itself. The enormous body of the serpent was sliced into countless segments, blood spraying wildly in every direction. Fragments of its corpse rained down from the sky onto the earth below. A deafening explosion thundered out as dust and debris filled the battlefield, marking the monster's complete demise. Jing Mo withdrew the scythe and stood amidst the ruins with the calm elegance of an unquestioned victor. He separated the pill from the hoe once more, then thought. The pill cultivator's journey to becoming a god was getting more and more interesting. Shanghuan Linger approached anxiously and asked, "Master, are you all right?" Jing Mo stored his belongings away and casually replied, "I'm fine, but unfortunately I have to change clothes soon." He glanced at the medicinal herb branch in his hand and murmured, "But the material for upgrade is still not enough." Then next. Where to go next? Wanla Mountain. At the same time, deep within a secluded valley hidden among the mountain ranges, a shadowy figure holding a strange blue herb spoke. "You mean after we left, an alchemist suddenly appeared, defeated Su Xingqian using this strange medicine you've never heard of?" Yu Pai, the cunning golden-haired young man, knelt on the ground and respectfully replied, "Yes, master." The man slammed his hand onto the table in fury. "Alchemists, don't make this up. Are you want to provoking me?" Yu Pai hastily explained, "I doesn't dare. He is indeed an alchemist. He doesn't use any sex skills. With only a few pills in hand, we put an end to the rebellion we provoked in the Xiantian sect." The master fell silent for a moment before saying, "Just that. In any case, obtain the Xiantian sect's spiritual energy. Get rid of that alchemist you mentioned. Yu Pai, don't let me down this time." Yuppie bowed deeply, trembling as he accepted the order. "Digital will not embarrass master." That, beep beep alchemist. The scene shifted to a desolate wasteland 200 li east of Xiantian sect, where the sound of brittle bones shattered beneath travelers' feet. Jing Mo's group had arrived at a colossal graveyard, a place overflowing with the massive skeletons of spirit beasts. Jing Mo stood before the towering piles of bones, his gaze dark and contemplative, as he surveyed this land of death. Donkey Anu exclaimed in shock, "Absolutely unbelievable, these were rare fire beasts that used to haunt various places in the spirit world, but unexpectedly they all died here now." Jing Mo explained, Since the explosion at Spirit Mountain 32 years ago led to the birth of the desolate world, the environment of the entire Spirit Mountain had undergone tremendous changes. A small number of spirit beasts had mutated and adapted to the desolated world. However, most of the spirit beasts were starting to become extinct as they were unable to adapt to the extreme wilderness environment. Over the past 32 years, they have fled here and died one after another, and this place has gradually become a graveyard for spirit beasts. Hearing this, Shangguanlinger asked, "Master, why are we here?" Jing Mo was currently focused on the information displayed by the system. God Transformation Pill, Elixir Effect. Consuming it will be able to break through to the Divine Transformation Realm. Materials needed for purification. 9 Tails Nightshade January 1st. 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast Tail, 0/1. 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast Tail. Material source, 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast's body 40 to 60 centimeters from the tail, made into medicine. Jing Mo explained. The final ingredient for refining transformation pills was the tail of the 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast. But it was a pity that the 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast had become extinct 2 years ago. But there is no explanation that in the list of drugs that must be obtained derived from a living body. At that moment, the group stood before an enormous beast skeleton overflowing with sinister energy. To uncover the answer, Jing Mo took out a box of ambergris myriad beast incense. The incense smoke spiraled outward, forming an ethereal entrance directly between the skeleton's razor-sharp jaws. He continued, "This is the entrance to the second floor of the barren tomb, where all high-level spirit beasts are buried. Even though the 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast is extinct, there might still be some corpses left. I will go down and look for them." Ambergris and the incense beast serve as temporary openings for the entrance to the second floor. Anu, you should keep an eye on them. If the incense goes out, then this entrance will be closed and I won't be able to get out. After giving his instructions, Jing Mo did not hesitate as he threw himself into the abyss below. His body fell freely through the all-consuming darkness as he thought, truly the graveyard of spirit beasts. The moment he landed, Jing Mo immediately sensed the dense death aura saturating the burial grounds. Without delay, he swallowed a clean chi bodhi pill to purify his body and resist the surrounding miasma. Before him stretched a shadowy cavern, overflowing with colossal spirit beast bones stacked like hills. Heaven and earth finance, where is the corpse of the 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast? The golden furnace rose into the air, radiating ribbons of light that guided its master through the sea of white bones. Jing Mo quickly followed the luminous trail. The furnace's glow illuminated the eerie pathway hidden deep within the tomb. Meanwhile, above ground, Anu and Shangguanlinger remained behind to guard the burning incense. The incense box floated steadily, releasing a continuous stream of green smoke into the silent graveyard. The endless waiting made Anu restless, so he passed the time by stacking stones into towers. Yet with the slightest distraction, the stone pile came crashing down. Anu groaned, "Really boring, come on, little girl, let's go around, there are so many spirit beast corpses here. Maybe we can still find some useful stuff." Shangguanlinger immediately rejected the idea, firmly declaring that she had to remain here and protect Master's incense no matter what. Anu clicked his tongue. Just let it be, there are no creatures living in this wilderness. Despite Anu's endless rambling, she maintained her extreme vigilance, never taking her eyes off the incense for even a second. Seeing that he could not persuade the beauty, Anu simply sprawled on the ground and gave up caring. From a nearby high rocky outcrop, Yu Pai, the golden-haired traitorous disciple of the sect, was secretly observing them. He revealed a sinister grin, pleased that he had finally tracked down Jing Mo's group. Deep within the cavern, the alchemy furnace suddenly blazed brilliantly, signaling that the target had been found. A powerful crimson beam shot forth from the map. "I found it," he exclaimed in excitement. But the smile on his face suddenly froze as he took a closer look. It was indeed the corpse of the 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast, but its appearance was grotesque, with a massive bulging green eye protruding from its skull. The system information appeared once more: 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast, age 750 years, material on body parts, tail section, 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast tail, divine herb, head part, horns of 9 Heavens Exquisite Beast, transformation pill. Seeing this, Jing Mo clicked his tongue and muttered, "It's a shame that its head has rotted away, otherwise, I can get one more transformation pill." Just as he was calculating, a rustling sound suddenly echoed, causing him to tense up in alarm. He turned around, only to see countless blurry black shadows moving between the gaps in the bones. Jing Mo questioned suspiciously what exactly was happening within this dark cavern. Suddenly, thousands of blazing red lights appeared all at once, surrounding him from every direction. Jing Mo was stunned to realize they were corpse insects, the horrifying creatures that specialized in devouring corpses. The blood-red insects began crawling out in massive swarms. The corpse insects densely covered the corpse of the 9 heavens' exquisite beast, resembling a moving crimson armor. This horrifying spectacle made the burial chamber seem even more sinister and eerie. Jing Mo's eyes widened in shock at this sudden disaster. An enormous explosion erupted right beside Shangguanlinger, sending rocks and debris flying everywhere. Dust clouded the battlefield amidst the radiant destruction. Eh? What happened? On the surface, Shangguanlinger and Anu turned around in panic when they heard the strange commotion below. Deep underground, Jing Mo watched in horror as the corpse of the spirit beast slowly rose under the control of the insects. The 9 heavens' exquisite beast had now become a ferocious undead abomination, roaring with deafening force. The monstrous creature swiftly lashed out its claws toward Jing Mo. He agilely leaped aside, narrowly avoiding the beast's deadly strike. He circulated his power, generating a surge of purple energy in his hand as he prepared to counterattack. Outside, smoke billowed heavily from the tomb entrance, making both guardians increasingly uneasy. Seeing this, Anu scratched his head in confusion. How could it be? Aren't all the spirit beasts here dead? Suddenly, an arrogant voice rang out, "Hey!" Yu Pai stepped forward with sword in hand, his voice cold as he demanded, "Where is the alchemist? I was punished by Master because of him." He wore a triumphant grin. "Tell me now, where is he?" Meanwhile, deep underground, Jing Mo was struggling fiercely against the overwhelming strength of the undead monstrosity. Damn it! Jing Mo cursed inwardly as the situation continued to worsen. The monster opened its enormous mouth, crawling with insects, intending to swallow him whole. Jing Mo realized that the body of the 9 heavens' exquisite beast was completely controlled by the corpse insects, making it nearly impossible to kill through conventional means. He worried inwardly, and if the tail is damaged, I can no longer refine the god transformation pill. He immediately retreated, desperately searching for even the slightest glimmer of hope amidst the deadly encirclement. Jing Mo hurriedly searched for information on the creature through the system. Corpse insects, bota size, 10 to 15 centimeters. He paid particular attention to one line: skill, controlling creature corpse, weaknesses, afraid of the sun. The beast once again went berserk, charging at Jing Mo with murderous fury. As Jing Mo dodged, he calculated rapidly. As long as I can get back to the surface, I'll have a chance. He gathered his strength and leaped upward, attempting to escape the monster's reach. He silently prayed, "You have to keep an eye on the incense and wait for me to come out." Above ground, Anu was blasted away. "Senior!" Shangguanlinger cried out anxiously upon seeing her companion attacked. Yu Pai coldly repeated, "Don't you both understand human language? I ask where is the alchemist?" No comment. Shangguanlinger answered firmly. She secretly steeled her resolve. "I can't let him get any closer." Yu Pai glanced behind her and sneered, "Hey, what's hiding behind you?" He lunged forward with astonishing speed, his grin filled with malicious intent. Shangguanlinger could not react in time to Yu Pai's sudden assault. She was sent flying to the side, blood spilling from the corner of her mouth. Yu Pai picked up the smoking ambergris myriad beast incense box. He frowned curiously and wondered, "What is this?" Shangguanlinger gritted her teeth and bit down hard on the enemy's hand in resistance. She collapsed to the ground but still shouted for him not to touch it. Yu Pai flew into a rage, cursing her as a bitch and demanding that she let go immediately. He swung his fist at Shangguanlinger's head, but she endured the pain and kept her teeth clamped tightly onto his hand. Yu Pai roared, "I told you to stay down, lay down, do you hear me?" He kicked her flying away, then clutched his bleeding hand. The box emitting green smoke tumbled across the ground littered with white bones. Yu Pai cursed furiously, enraged that a mere girl had dared to bite him so painfully. He lunged forward and grabbed Shangguanlinga by the throat. Yu Pai glared wide-eyed, threatening to make her pay dearly for what she had just done. Elsewhere, Jing Mo was still struggling against the undead monster below. He looked upward toward the shrinking light from the pit entrance high above. He thought to himself, "What, the hole is closing? Could something be happening up there?" At that very moment, a gigantic mouth full of fangs appeared right behind him. Cold sweat poured down Jing Mo's face as he felt the monster's breath dangerously close. Above ground, Yu Pai was choking Shangguanlinga while tearing apart her clothes. He licked his lips with an utterly perverse expression. A massive explosion suddenly erupted from the deep pit, blasting the undead monster into the air. Yu Pai jerked his head around in shock, unable to comprehend what the hell was happening. The undead beast writhed and let out a horrifying scream. The corpse-eating insects inside the monster spilled out in droves, only to be blown away by the gray smoke. Yu Pai froze as he stared at Shangguanlinga lying motionless on the ground. His eyes widened in terror. What the hell is that? Jing Mo had already appeared directly behind him, his crimson eyes blazing with murderous intent. Without giving his opponent any time to react, Jing Mo unleashed a thunderous kick straight into his face. Yu Pai was sent hurtling into a distant pile of bones from the overwhelming strike. Anu was also lying unconscious nearby beside the extinguished incense box. Jing Mo turned back to check and saw that Shangguanlinga had merely fainted. Yu Pai struggled to his feet among the bones. Jing Mo coldly asked, "Are you the one who did all this?" He ignored Jing Mo's question, staggered upright, and said, "Alchemist, you've finally appeared. We still have unfinished business." Jing Mo growled, "Are you deaf? I asked if you did this?" Yu Pai sneered, his tone still full of provocation. "Ha ha ha ha, yes, I did, you have sharp eyes." He glanced at Shangguanlinga and spat out filthy remarks about the sect master's daughter. The pervert raised his hand to lick it, praising the softness of the young girl. Jing Mo said nothing and began channeling blazing spiritual power into his hand. His punch, infused with Asura monster strength, slammed directly into the enemy. Yu Pai tried to defend himself, but the overwhelming force blasted him into the sky. In a flash, Jing Mo appeared behind his enemy once more, gathering immense power into a gigantic sphere of spiritual energy. He unleashed Pill Technique Downbreaker, hurling the devastating force directly at Yu Pai. Jing Mo floated in midair as countless blazing medicinal pills manifested in both of his hands. As the dust gradually settled, Yu Pai knelt on the ground, coughing violently from the assault. His bloodied face stared at Jing Mo with absolute terror. Pill Technique, 9 Bones Thunder Pill, Pill Technique, Dharma Breaking Inflammation, Pill Technique, the Yin-Yang Giant Sword Pill. Pill Technique, the Thousand Hand Tree Pill, Drugs, Frozen Ice Pills. He hurled wave after wave of blazing pills toward his enemy. He focused completely, pouring all of his spiritual energy into the medicinal pills radiating terrifying heat. Moments later, only a charred corpse remained on the ground, burned beyond recognition. Jing Mo landed gracefully and slowly walked toward Yu Pai. He smirked. "I only wanted to secretly refine alchemy and become a god, but someone always came to provoke me. It seems my path to godhood was never destined to be smooth sailing." He sat down in meditation beside the unconscious Shangguanlinga and Anu to begin his breakthrough. God Transformation Pill Refinement begins. Heaven and Earth Treasure Furnace, Cosmos Gathering Form, God Transformation. The pill worked. After some time, the medicinal pill gradually began to condense into form. He reached out and caught the radiant pill glowing with spiritual brilliance as it floated in the air. Jing Mo swallowed the God Transformation pill whole, absorbing all of its power into his body. Energy began spreading throughout every meridian in his body. A colossal golden pillar of light erupted from Jing Mo's body, shooting straight into the heavens and piercing through the clouds. The dazzling brilliance of Jing Mo's ascension shook the vast skies across the region. A mysterious old man sensed the disturbance and wondered, who was the one that reached the God Transformation realm? A system notification panel appeared before Jing Mo's eyes, reached the initial cultivation level of God Transformation, unlocking the next task. Medicinal pill, Jingted in flame cloud, materials required, mountain spirit volcanic lotus, heart of a gluttonous beast. At a certain sect, Yu Pai's corpse was carried back on a stretcher in a miserable state. The mysterious man asked in a low voice, "Where did you find him?" A disciple respectfully clasped his hands and reported, "Master, we discovered fifth senior brother in the Great Spirit Beast Wilderness Tomb." The old man questioned, "The Great Spirit Beast Wilderness Tomb? Why would he go there?" The disciple cautiously guessed, "Master, could it be related to the alchemist you ordered fifth senior brother to deal with?" "Alchemist?" Old master pondered for a moment before saying, I believe I remember him mentioning something about that. What are you implying?" "Could it be that, with fifth senior brother's cultivation level, he was killed by some insignificant disciple from a sect's back courtyard? Killed by an alchemist?" You might as well claim he tripped and died by himself." The disciples fearfully bowed deeply, not daring to utter another word before old master's fury. He continued, "Forget the alchemist. A few days ago, I sensed someone breaking through to the divine transformation realm here in this desolate world. Perhaps yours death is connected to that person. I'll leave this matter to your third senior brother, Bai Zihua. The spirit absorption ritual has already begun, so do not trouble me with such trivial matters." His subordinates immediately obeyed and swiftly carried Yu Pai's corpse away. As old master walked away, he thought to himself, "Damn it, since I've chosen to strike against the Xiantian sect, there's no turning back now. I will not allow anyone to ruin my plans at this stage. Never." Returning to Jing Mo, he was currently controlling a flying carpet as it soared through layers of white clouds. Shangguanlinger and Anu were still deeply unconscious after their exhausting battle. Jing Mo focused on reviewing the information regarding the materials needed for his next medicinal pill. Mid-stage Divine Transformation Pill, Fire Cloud Bodhi Pill, required materials, Volcanic Lotus and Heart of a Taohai Beast, Volcanic Lotus Harvest Location, Xianyong Volcano. Shangguanlinger gradually woke up, shifting slightly before rubbing her eyes to regain awareness. Jing Mo turned to her with a gentle smile. "You're awake?" The young girl looked around in confusion and asked, "What happened to me?" Jing Mo calmly replied, "Don't you remember? You two were ambushed." Shangguanlinger blushed as those horrifying memories began flooding back. Seeing this, Jing Mo reassured her, "Don't worry, I killed the one responsible. The thing I hate most in life is people who bully the weak and prey on the helpless. Besides, I nearly ended up trapped forever because of him, so I made sure he didn't die easily." "Why did you choose to protect the ambergris myriad beast incense even while being humiliated?" Shangguanlinger fell silent, unable to answer his question. Jing Mo glanced at the system panel and lightly scolded Shangguanlinger for being foolishly reckless. Shangguanlinger stammered, lowering her head shyly, unsure how to respond to his awkward concern. Jing Mo then shifted to teasing Anu. "Hey, old man, the sun's already up. Are you planning to sleep all day?" Anu suddenly jolted awake, shouting, "Little beauty, run, I'll protect you. How did I end up on this flying carpet? What happened to that bastard Yahello? I still need to fight him for 300 rounds. How did I end up on this flying carpet? What happened to that bastard Yahello? I still need to battle him for 300 rounds, old man. By the time you beat him, I'd already have been eaten by those corpse-devouring worms in the corpse pit, thanks to the medicinal slave. I barely escaped before the corpse pit closed and dealt with him. Stinky brat, if my power hadn't been sealed when your master awakened me, would I fear him? When are you finally going to give me the Wind Thunder 3-color pill? Impossible, don't you know what happens once you revert to your original form? Are you truly unaware? Don't worry, I'm not the same as before. From now on, I won't need your help." "What, so you've already broken through to a new realm?" "Of course. Jing Mo's cultivation level, early stage divine transformation, pills required for breakthrough, Cloud Bodhi Pill 0 to 1. Master, where are we heading next?" "Assistant, we're going to Xianyong Volcano to gather the volcanic lotus. It should be nearby." Suddenly, a gigantic creature with a mouth full of razor-sharp teeth appeared right beside their flying carpet. "What?" Jing Mo was startled by the sudden attack. A colossal black dragon with blazing blue eyes surged upward, aiming directly for their flying carpet. Anu screamed in terror at the enormous monster. while Shangguan Linga was equally horrified. Jing Mo quickly searched the system for information on the dragon. Dangerous zone dragon, weak spot, head, foreign material. An aphrodisiac pill, sounds intriguing. This is the perfect chance to test my divine transformation cultivation. Old man, I'll take control of the flying carpet from here. The black dragon let out a furious roar. Jing Mo flashed an arrogant grin, openly challenging the colossal beast to chase him. The flying carpet abruptly turned 90 degrees and shot straight upward into the sky. Shangguan Linga and Anu desperately clung to the carpet to avoid being thrown off by the overwhelming wind pressure. Snake scale ghost pill attached. He performed an acrobatic aerial flip, positioning himself at the perfect angle to strike the monster. Pitch black dragon scales. Once again, he embedded the pill harvested from the giant serpent's stomach into his trusted hoe. From above, Jing Mo wielded the transformed scythe and plunged directly toward the black dragon's head. Dragon blood sprayed everywhere as his scythe carved deeply into the flesh of the legendary creature. Without stopping, the scythe in Jing Mo's hands continued tearing through the black dragon's massive body. He poured all his power into ending the enemy in a single devastating strike. The black dragon was utterly defeated. Its body exploded into countless fragments, plummeting through the dense clouds below. Jing Mo bent down and retrieved a precious item that had dropped from the giant dragon's remains. He smiled with satisfaction, pleased to have acquired such a rare material through such an effortless battle. An aphrodisiac pill, how exciting! Who would have thought that after my cultivation breakthrough, the strength of my pills would also increase? It seems I'll need to refine even more varieties of pills. Just as he was about to rest, Jing Mo suddenly sensed countless streams of sword chi locking onto him from every direction. An ambush? High-style celestial marks. He placed his hand on the ground, as waves of green light spread outward and enveloped him. Countless purple energy beams rained down, but all of them were blocked. A cold female voice echoed, "How dare you, reckless villain, you dare trespass into my heartless sex territory." Jing Mo looked upward toward the sky, where dozens of cultivators stood upon the clouds awaiting orders to attack. Leading the group was Liu Yao Snow, master of Heartless Pavilion, radiating overwhelming authority and seductive elegance. Heartless Pavilion Valley of Departure. Answer me, outsider, or I'll have you killed on the spot. Who are you? How laughable, you dare trespass in the territory of the Heartless Pavilion, and now you're asking who we are? Brothers, seize him, yes. Heartless and mindless, control the waters, return to the heavens. A water element sword cultivator, huh? Interesting, then let's see what you can do. I soul pill do. What? His moves are so strange, the onlookers gasp as the man's stance shifts. With no visible movement, he instantly dispels the water manipulation technique of over a dozen golden core cultivators. His techniques don't look like they're from any of the 5 major sects. What style is he practicing? Zhao Wujing, I don't think he's from any of the 5 major sects. If that's the case, there's no need to worry about injuring him by mistake. Take him down, don't let him ruin our plans, follower. Yes, senior sister. And who are you? I am Zhao Wujing, a late-stage golden core cultivator from the Heartless Pavilion. Zhao Wujing looks at the intruder coldly. Which sect do you belong to? Why are you trespassing on our territory? Heartless Pavilion, 5th disciple Zhao Wujing, cultivation, late-stage golden core martial cultivator. Impressive, 5th senior brother is so young, yet he's already reached the late-stage golden core. Yeah, 5th senior brother is one of the most promising among us, second only to senior sister and second brother. He might just ascend to godhood one day. Haha, this guy's about to learn the hard way. Please leave at once, or I won't hesitate to show no mercy after this. Blabbering nonsense, what? Under the heavens, from all living things to the vast lands of chaos, all belong to the spirit realm. This place has no master. Your Heartless Pavilion is nothing. You dare to fight the heavens for control. This bastard, how dare he insult our sect? The disciples are seething with anger. Where did this person even come from? Fine, since you're so arrogant and disrespectful, I won't hold back any longer. Prepare to face my full power. I don't need to lift a finger to deal with trash like you. What, are you trying to run? Humph? Take your dirty feet off me. Me? This? How despicable, the lives of all of you put together aren't worth as much as this one medicinal herb. What did you say? I think this will be enough to deal with you. Bold fool, I was willing to show you some respect when I saw your skills earlier, but now you've gone too far, barking so arrogantly. Today, I will end you here. The air crackles with energy. Water manipulation, third form. What? Spirit realm warriors belong to no one. You. The chaotic rain dance, second form. This person's cultivation is far deeper than I thought. When did someone like him appear in the spirit realm? I've never even heard Master mention him. Beep it. Woojing enough. Senior sister, Stop. Don't make it worse for yourself. He is not worthy of being your opponent, let him go. Oh. So, it's your turn now, huh? You beep starred. Zhao Woojing, I told you to stop, get back there. This guy, you can't handle him. I am Lu Tianxue, a water element sword cultivator, please, enlighten me. This person is different from the others, his cultivation is definitely not below mine. I'm Jing Mo, no sect, no faction. Smelly little brat. You're really going too far. Do you know how long we've been tracking the trail you left when you jumped from the sky? You old donkey head, I wasn't even trying to save you. I jumped to lure that stinky dragon away, otherwise, you'd already be in its belly by now. What the? I want you to save me. Don't you dare touch my carriage, no, don't touch my flying carpet. You two stop arguing. The daughter of Xiantian sect master, Shanghuan Linger, how is she here? Linger. Tianxue's sister, how did you end up here? What, do you two know each other? At the last sect master's meeting, I met Tianxue's sister at the Ling Mountain Manor. She is the daughter of Heartless Pavilion's sect master Wang Miao, also the senior sister of Heartless Pavilion, Tianxue's sister. Long time no see, Linger, it's been 32 years, hasn't it? I wonder how your father, Xiantian sect master Shanghuan Weiqian, has been recently? Daughter of Heartless Pavilion sect master Wang Miao, Lu Tianxue, cultivation, early stage transformation. My father, he... No, if other sects find out that Xiantian sect master is dead, then the whole Xiantian sect will fall into danger again. What should I do? Oh? Could it be something happened to him? What are you talking about? Our sect master eats well, sleeps well, don't worry about him. Master. Is that so? That's really great, but Linger, why aren't you staying in your Xiantian sect? Why are you dressed like this and here with these rude intruders? Our young lady is of noble status, and it's not convenient to answer your questions, so I'll explain everything. I am Xiantian sect's alchemist, assigned as the bodyguard for Miss Linger's trip to the Wild Lands. What, this person is just a lowly alchemist? Trip to the Wild Lands? Yes, since Miss Linger descended to the Wild Lands, she's been staying in the sect without going out often. It's been quite boring, so the sect master sent me and my pet to escort Miss Linger to get some fresh air and ease her boredom. Pet? Damn, you little brat, do you think you can take advantage of me? Yes, old donkey head said it, now hurry up. You little brat, for the sake of the pretty lady, I'll deal with you later. Can you two even communicate like this? Master. Nonsense, how could the sect master of Xiantian sect send such a lowly alchemist as the bodyguard for his daughter? Besides, from what I see, your strength is not below mine. How could you be one of those alchemists who can't even gather qi? Our Xiantian sect is a prestigious sect with 1,000 years of heritage, and its alchemists are certainly skilled in the secrets of heaven and earth, with a profound understanding of the universe. These are things common people like you wouldn't know. What did you say? Linger, is this what he's saying true? Yes. I understand now. It seems to be a misunderstanding since you, Linger, the daughter of Xiantian sect's sect master, have come here, our sect and my father. Naturally we must welcome you. Linger, why don't you come to the sect with me? Let me play the hostess. Then I'll trouble Tianxue's sister. It was an emergency earlier. I didn't have time to fix your clothes. Hurry up and put them on. We won't look. Thank you, Master. Thanks for helping me out earlier, Master. But Master, why did we agree to go to Heartless Pavilion? The Xianrong volcano should have been right where we landed earlier, but for some reason, it has turned into the Valley of Departure. There must be hidden reasons behind this transformation, since the Valley of Departure is under the jurisdiction of Heartless Pavilion. Let's start our investigation from Heartless Pavilion. Linger, this is our Heartless Pavilion. Our master is in seclusion at the sex-forbidden area, and right now, it's my second brother and the elders who are managing the sex affairs. Heartless Pavilion's forbidden area, the spiritual soil is over there. I didn't expect their sect master to be so cautious. For now, we can only wait and improve our cultivation. Later, we will seize the spiritual soil. What are you doing? Sorry, it's our sex rule. No alchemists or dogs are allowed in. No dogs, and alchemist allowed. Sorry about this, but there's really no helping it. These are the rules of our sect. Oh? Is that so? This guy is obviously trying to take the chance to get revenge. Damn you, say that one more time if you dare. It's alright, I just won't go inside. There's no need to clash with them over this. But I'm worried they'll make things difficult for Linger. Old donkey, go in and protect her. While you're at it, help me inquire about the mysterious molten volcano. Don't worry, I know, and you should call me senior brother. Hey, stop right there, pet, are you deaf? What's the problem with me going in? Look carefully, it says dogs are not allowed inside. I'm a donkey, not a dog. I don't care whether you're a donkey or a dog, as long as you're a beast, it's not allowed. Who are you calling a beast? I'm calling you a beast. Little beast, good that you know it yourself. You two keep an eye on this person. Absolutely do not let this lowly alchemist step one foot into Wuxin Pavilion. Yes. Humph, making me lose face in front of all my junior brothers, you damned pill refiner, just wait and see. You, what are you doing? Nothing much. I just wanted to see whether the floor tiles of your Wuxin Pavilion are sturdy or not. I'm afraid that when I come knocking at your door in the future, if these bricks aren't sturdy enough, they might hurt my feet. Little sister Linger, ever since the desolate realm descended, the entire dangling realm has become filled with strange beasts and bizarre plants. Today's dangling realm is no longer the paradise it once was. Even people at the nascent soul realm can barely protect themselves in this strange world. Why did you suddenly become interested in coming out for a stroll? It's because... What should I do? I can't exactly say I came out to search for the man in black who killed my father, can I? Our young miss has lived in the sect for a long time. Her only hobbies are raising birds and beasts, and growing flowers and plants. This trip out was also to collect some spiritual plants and exotic herbs to grow in her room for decoration. I remember you're the pet of that person called Jing Mo. I never expected you could actually speak. I'm a divine beast of the Xiantian sect after all. What's so difficult about that? Right, where is your master? That's something you'll have to ask him yourself. Reporting to senior sister, according to the sect master's rules, alchemists are not allowed inside. That fellow called Jing Mo is an alchemist, so I stopped him outside. What, no, my bodyguard was actually stopped outside by you. Now that you mention it, I remember my father did indeed issue such a rule before he entered seclusion. This Jing Mo person, seeing his profound cultivation and extraordinary bearing, I completely forgot he was merely a lowly alchemist. Senior sister Tianxuan, why does your sect have such a rule? Little sister Linger, don't be anxious. Little sister Linger may not know this, but look over there. The alchemy room? Sister Tianxuan, I see that the buildings and courtyards of Wuxin Pavilion are all clean, elegant, and magnificent. Why is only this place in such a state? This used to be the place where the alchemists of our sect refined pills. However, ever since the desolate realm descended, the materials used for refining pills on the continent have become increasingly scarce. Because of this, the alchemists could no longer refine any decent pills, which made my father extremely furious. Until 5 years ago, they could no longer even refine the mid-grade Qianquan Sun Moon pill that could raise cultivation. At that time, several sect disciples consumed their pills and nearly suffered qi deviation, almost destroying 100 years of cultivation. In a fit of rage, my father shut down all the alchemy rooms and expelled every alchemist from the sect. He also ordered that unless they could refine the Qianquan Sun Moon pill, they would never be allowed to step into our sect again for the rest of their lives. I never imagined such a thing could happen. These are my father's rules, so even I can do nothing about it. But it's quite surprising that you chose an alchemist as your bodyguard, though seeing his skills, perhaps the alchemists of your Xiantian sect really are different from those elsewhere. No, to be honest, the situation of alchemists in our Xiantian sect isn't much better. The elders once discussed dismissing all the alchemists, until I met Master. Only then was my view of alchemists completely overturned. Enough about that. In any case, since little sister Linger has already arrived at Wishing Pavilion, she is naturally very safe. I don't think there's any need for a bodyguard to protect her, so it's fine to let him wait outside. Don't worry, little beauty, there's absolutely no need to worry about that brat. He specifically asked me to come in and protect you so you wouldn't get bullied by them. Master specifically asked Senior to come in and protect me? What's wrong, little sister Linger? We were talking just fine, so why has your face suddenly turned red? It's nothing. Right, Sister Tianxue, why did you all appear in the Valley of Distant Journeys back then? Oh, our sect was investigating the whereabouts of the mysterious molten volcano. Mysterious molten volcano. That brat was right, the people of Wishing Pavilion really do know something. Yes, I remember that before the desolate realm descended, the mysterious molten volcano had always stood within the Valley of Distant Journeys, but when we passed by today, we discovered it had suddenly vanished, as though it had disappeared from the map entirely. Truly strange. I never expected little sister Linger to also be interested in this matter. As it happens, I'm about to report this matter to the elders. Why not come along with me and listen from the side? Once it's over, you can return with me to my room and we can properly catch up. That would be wonderful. In that case, little sister, please follow me. Little beauty, well done. Now there are finally clues about the mysterious molten volcano that Brat was concerned about. Later, you absolutely must not panic. We'll adapt to the situation and definitely find a way to draw out the volcano's current location. Understood, Senior. Outside Wishing Pavilion. Why haven't those two come back after so long? We succeeded, we finally refined it. Damn it, why has that brat come again? He really clings like a ghost that won't disperse. Immortal officials. We finally refined the Qianquan Sun Moon pill. Immortal officials, this time it's real. We truly refined the Qianquan Sun Moon pill. Stop right there. Honestly, how many times have you come here these days already? I told you, the sect master is in seclusion and has no time to bother with you. I'm telling you, Lu Anxing, people should learn some shame. 5 years ago, when you and your group of useless masters were driven out, you should have completely given up on the idea of ever returning to the sect. Alchemists are not useless. Alchemists are the greatest profession in this world. My masters are not useless either, they are the greatest people in the world. So, please taste it. This is the Qianquan Sun Moon pill that can increase a cultivator's cultivation. The sect master also said that as long as we could refine the Qianquan Sun Moon pill, everyone would be allowed to come back. Humph? What is this thing? It looks disgusting. Hey, what kind of crap did you refine this time? Haven't you already harmed our sect enough? Just looking at this bag of stuff makes me sick. Hurry up and take it away from me. What are you doing? Brat, you actually dare use those filthy hands to touch me. Qiu Ziheng, your clothes. Go die, I'll make you pay for this. Even laying hands on a child, truly a beast with no mother to teach him. What did you say? Brat, I'm warning you, don't stick your nose into other people's business. Qiu Ziheng, are you alright? Teaching you a lesson would only dirty my hands. Hey brat, you're not hurt, are you? I will definitely prove it to all of you. Alright, it's fine now, brat. I will definitely prove to all of you that alchemists are not useless. Hey, hey. This is why children are such a hassle. Humph? This brat dropped one and didn't pick it up. The quality actually looks quite good, the completion level of the refinement is extremely high, not bad at all. Let's go, this brat is strong, we're no match for him, you also need to bandage yourself first. You little bastard, just wait for me. Sure. Qiankun Sun Moon Pill, medicinal category, support type, refinement materials, Moon Breath Mountain Snow Lotus, Moon Dragon Lake Anchovy Fish, pill quality, mid-grade high quality, pill effect, limited to nascent soul stage cultivation, can greatly increase cultivation speed. It's actually a mid-grade high quality pill, impressive. This brat, even when I was his age, for a pill of this quality. Without the help of the heaven and earth profound treasure furnace, I probably could only barely manage to refine one. It seems this sect called Wuxing Pavilion is not entirely worthless after all. Below Wuxing Pavilion Mountain. Little Xing, you're back. How did it go this time? Did you see the sect master? Master, this time your disciple still failed to meet the sect master. Those Wuxing Pavilion cultivators mocked us again, saying we are all useless. One day, I will definitely prove the value of us alchemists to them. Who goes there? I'm asking you, who are you? How dare you trespass into our Wuxing Pavilion temporary alchemy room? I came here because of your reputation, specifically to pay a visit. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Jing Mo, and I'm also an alchemist. You're also an alchemist? Oh, right, to be precise. I came to return something. This is little Xing's Qianquan Sunmoon Pill. How did it end up in your hands? Hey, didn't I already say I came to return something? I remember you. When I went to Wuxing Pavilion, you were there too. You ungrateful brat, at least you still remember. I wanted to stop you back then, but who knew you would leave without even turning your head? Oh, so it was at that time. What, little Xing, you know this guy? Sort of, back then when I was being bullied by those two immortal officials, he was the one who helped me. You didn't come all the way here just to make me thank you, did you? What do you want? You dropped one and didn't pick it up. Thanks. Wait. What's wrong, little Xing? There's something wrong with this Qianquan Sunmoon Pill. What did you do to it? Nothing much. I was bored on the way to find you, so I casually made a few improvements to it based on your original version. Casually. Oh, right, can I go over there and take a look? Yes, of course. Humph, I never expected you all to refine pills in a place like this. What exactly is going on, little Xing? Take a look for yourselves. The quality of this Qianquan Sunmoon Pill is truly unheard of. Yes, with a luster like this, it must be at least high-grade immortal quality. Even for a mid-grade high-quality Qianquan Sunmoon Pill, we needed 5 years of painstaking effort to refine one. Yet this guy only spent the time it took to walk here to raise this Qianquan Sunmoon Pill to high-grade immortal quality. Who exactly is this guy? Wuxing Pavilion. We've arrived. This is the Elders' Grand Hall of our Wuxing Pavilion. Senior. Small scene, stay calm. Elders, Tianxue was ordered to investigate the sudden disappearance of the mysterious molten volcano. Now that I have returned, I have come specifically to report my findings. Silence. So Shuer has returned, there is no need for formalities. Weia Zi, 543 years old, late-stage soul formation. Han Shuzi, 472 years old, late-stage soul formation. Wan Guxin, 671 years old, late-stage soul formation. Zhao Wuliang, 539 years old, late-stage soul formation. Qiao So, 891 years old, late-stage soul formation. Why have you brought outsiders in as well? Old man Han Su need not worry, this person is the daughter of Shangguan Ruiqian, sect master of the Xiantian sect, Shangguan Linger. And a donkey? Reporting to the elders, this person is indeed the daughter of the Xiantian sect master, Shangguan Linger. During this outing, she happened to pass by this place. In order to fulfill the duties of a host, I invited her to stay briefly within our sect and chat. As for the one beside her, that is her pet. A pet? So it's that brat Xiao So. Why does he feel so familiar, as if I've seen him somewhere before? Damn it, Xiao So brat, it's been 300 years and you're still alive. I absolutely can't let you recognize me. Old man Xiao So, perhaps your eyesight is failing? Perhaps so. Schwer, regarding the matter I ordered you to investigate some days ago, the sudden disappearance of the mysterious molten volcano, have you found any clues? This concerns one of the resource treasure lands of our Wuxing Pavilion, so we absolutely cannot be careless. Reporting to the elders, Schwer has already discovered the reason. Oh? Quickly tell us. According to the investigation, due to the mutations caused by the desolate realm, the mysterious molten volcano is no longer a mountain range. Instead, it has fused with an unknown mutant life form and become an unimaginably gigantic desolate realm beast that is now roaming around. Wuxing Pavilion Bamboo Forest. I never expected that with merely tools like these. You all actually managed to refine the Qianquan Sunmoon Pill. I'm starting to like you people more and more. With your abilities, you are definitely no ordinary person. Coming to a place like ours, what exactly do you want? Let's make a bet. What? Using the tools and materials here, let's have an alchemy showdown. You can even all come at me together, if I win. I want all of you to completely leave Wuxing Pavilion and come under my command, obeying me from this day forward. Well, do you dare to gamble?